Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. All friends, how are you today? I think this is very happy today to make one's explanation about the something knowledge, and this is very happy to we have a spare time to explaining and enjoy explaining about my research. Okay, instead I will be take some knowledge or explain about the composite analysis of coarse polymer asphalt, which kernel asphalt began in 20 at 60 or 70 penetration using fly ash against asphalt perimeter test. This is very interesting to our to learn about the composite analysis moving and to with combination the process of natural asphalt combined with artificial asphalt. And this research we did research with one people, but we do that in several people. This is meaningful for us. That research is less innovation where natural asphalt is combined with artificial asphalt, so this is something new. The researchers hope that the natural asphalt, which is used in very small percentage, can be used in large quantity so that it includes important material, which are particular. Natural asphalt in Indonesia is very abundant. If it not used, it's become a waste in resource. I think this is the big one of this process. Okay, this process consists of the background and the purpose. What is the purpose of the research and objective, and we have the problem of limitation to we not out of the purpose. We must have the limitation problem and research praise to we know why the method can use and the result discussion to have the meaningful of the conclusion. Okay, now we will explain about the background. The Indonesia is have a sustainable natural asphalt. So we know about that. Ourselves is Buton Island, the southern Sulawesi Province in Indonesia. We must use the resource to our country, and this as known as Buton can be used as additive to the reduce the needs of some petroleum asphalt, and this is mixture and simulation above improve to the asphalt performance. The natural asphalt we use a small percentage to combine the asphalt and have a very large for the quantities. So this is a reduce the important analysis in material in Indonesia for the particularly, and natural asphalt make the some abundant, and we can always use this asphalt. Not we waste the asphalt, but we always use and useful the asphalt in every country, in every road pavement, some district in Indonesia or some city in the other background. We use the fly ash. We use the fly ash. What use the fly ash in here? This is research. So by the coal combustion as an fill in help me. We use the content of the fly ash is 1% or 2%, but this is not significantly. But we help the significantly influence the properties of the asphalt as a bigger coarse. This is asphalt, not the wing coarse or the base coarse, but this use the bigger coarse for the asphalt. We use the Marshall testing. We know the Marshall testing to we use the method check for the laboratory, and we obtain the stability and plastic patching in faults for the using the asphalt method. And we mix this for the artificial asphalt. There is the Laston. Laston some wear layer and the function for the safe traffic loads and spray them and build the form for the vehicle loads, and the brake parts for the horizontally and vehicle belt for the better roller. And this is the parameter, and we use to the mixing the combination of versus asphalt. Okay, I have the purpose and object for these results. The one is obtain the presence for completion in general action of asphalt on the ground, multiple asphalt. Okay, we have the purpose is to obtain for percentage composition. We can maximize the natural asphalt to use the machine as applicable asphalt. I think we must improve to use the natural asphalt. We can extract the natural and mix in the some percentage for analysis. My analysis, so I will cause polymer asphalt. And the other purpose is the knowledge for the change the alcohol in multiple asphalt for the natural asphalt or Buton asphalt. This is makes some fill for cement. We use the Portland cement, and we also obtain the absence to optimal ratio to natural asphalt or Buton asphalt to use the fly ash and Portland cement in asphalt in order to have the new material and good material. Okay, next. If we make the sum of profit research, we must have the. If we have a research, we must have a profit research. What the profit research we can use to Patreon for my research. Once Azila Romani Gani, and the title of this research is description of Vegas as Laston asphalt covered with Coarse and Buton kernel asphalt can activate. And the Iqbal Batubara, Jonathan and analysis study the Shariwopi, study on the effects or addition on the Buton kernel asphalt for 20 to on the Marshall characteristic of asphalt mixture sugaring. I think for the preferences, it's very important to we have some percentage on mixing with asphalt. Once we use the percentage, we not use the being not used for the preface process. On the other side, we can now, if the preference type used in 4% or 6%. We use the 5% for the distresses, and the other between the previous sets we can use this percentage to make distresses. I think that. Well, actually, we have the problem of limitation. The ones we use the asphalt wearing course and fine aggregate structuring for the fine aggregate and coarse aggregate from the Ditama ke Ditama sebelum terus Sapa, and the query is from the Sambung Oyot from Jepara in Indonesia, Central Java. But the variation bigger, for example, asphalt, yeah, 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50 for the big asphalt. And the other limitation, the asphalt have a material uses in 60 or 70% asphalt. We use the 60 and 70%. Why? Because this is a project for the local asphalt in Indonesia. It's the Tamil. But we can find much of the present for the asphalt in Indonesia. We can use the CAP57. We use the service for E55, and we use for the cell asphalt from Singapore and other asphalt. But this is we use the normally for the product asphalt in Indonesia. This is 60 for 70 penetration for the terminal asphalt. The limitation number 4 is the testing for the mass size for the current from temperature condition. And this is I really explain about this. The quality for distresses, there is we use the use the 2080 in the vision for discussion reference, but for the quality for the watt, we not use this specification for bin but we use the Aston for my quality for the specification for the resources. I think that because I find it was my research, we use the Dinamarca specification for reference. This is not fine and not used in the world, because specifically the Dinamarca specification reference in used in Indonesia, we must use the quality for the world, use the Aston for the equivalent for the specification as per material. This is phrase. Oh yeah. For the resistance asphalt penetration, we use the BKF Buton asphalt for the 60 per 70 penetration. For the asphalt, we use a variant. Variant is 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50 in the one for the asphalt content. The coarse aggregate from the Kudus and the asphalt testing arrangements refer to Dinamarca. We can place know that we must this resolution for the research become the directed research focus on the objective achievement and not we discuss about the other, but it's just for the natural asphalt and artificial asphalt. Just press. This is the picture for we can find some material about the asphalt and asphalt testing. What the asphalt testing? We can find the asphalt testing, the polymer asphalt from the research, and the carry out for this polymer asphalt are the five parameters: the experimentation, soft release foil, ductility, utility for the asphalt, and flash point and specific gravity for other asphalt. The experimental we can represent the main character for the polymer asphalt to apply a mixture of the flation asphalt. What's the additive for this use test caveat? What's the result for this test use? There is a penetration have a 55 for the inspection result for inspection result, millimeter for the unit is the millimeter. The starting point we have 61.55 to the starting point. I have a 215 for the last point or the curve of the cup, and have a 155.5 for the ductility, and have a 1035 for the specific gravity. I think the result for inspection result for the asphalt. And this is the aggregate we can test before the combination for the asphalt. And this is some extent we can explain fly as we have the optimum for content asphalt. There is 58% and small percent and normal for the units content. For the big composition, we have a normal composition, and we compare the combined composition have a 55 to the unit of the atomic design. This is the picture for my testing object, but this is particularly I know this is for we make the laboratory for fixing the atomic design, but we must use in the road pavement to apply this atomic design in the road pavement in every day. For we find this is the load and the area for the pavement area. If we give a load for the load pavement for every day, which is we can use this is very well. This is also a discussion about the big combustion with fly ash, and we have for void mineral. We highlight the void in mineral in this research. Why the longer or the longer of the void mineral? We not use this composition, and we can waste this composition, and we can use the best of the composition for the atomic design for asphalt. We have the other parameter is for mineral, for mineral aggregate, and for bitumen. To we resulted the Buton granular asphalt. We have a level 15 and 17% don't much specification by the marker for the specification volume, and the minimum is 58%, I think. And this other result, stability have a specification in 800 for kilometer, x and 100 for the kilogram, and this is the result and discussion for the stability, flow, and material content for the asphalt. For the recapitulation, we have a question result for granular asphalt. We get a combustion for fly-ash. Combustion with fly-ash at levels in 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50 big fly-ash. The air cavity or the film for a mineral for a level of 70%. For the 10%, 20, and 30 condition account deflection can be used on pavement and layer capacity for the film. This is also the discussion for PKA with combustion with Portland cement, and this is also discussion for the film for MR and VB, and the stability for the asphalt, and the flow and Marshall question for the result of this Marshall test. This recapitulation. What the conclusion for this is the ones for the best data analysis, we can find the Marshall results saw the addition for the PGA or Buton granular asphalt. The film for a mix value, the highest mixture for the Buton granular PGA which fly as will be impact. This impact for the increase in the film for a mineral value, but involves the professional to mixture of the PGA, which the process for the mixing for the PGA content and PGA with the process that is will be decreased. The other result is result of research has been done for job medicine Marshall testing with follow BKA level 10, 20, 30, where the result may for specification for the reference for the market. And number 3, the test Marshall stability value for a mixture 10, 20, 30, 40 BKA content with fly ash and asphalt pore specification. Meet speed specification. This is can use atau meet about the x100 x,000 kilogram for the specification for the market reference. I think this is conclusion. What's the suggestion for me? The suggestion one is chopping formula will good stability for the composition 14 and 15 PGA level, but low for mineral needs increase for the mineral and edit increase again soda for mineral in according to the requirement for the market reference. The number 2 for my suggestion is the maintain room condition, so that when that we can affect material leaking and pounding of the chassis specimen using a compaction machine must be accurate. Number 4 is the need to increase the number of objects, increase accuracy of the observation. Number 5 is using the recording phase when martial testing is carried out. So that stability, mutability, and latest reading are more accurate. The research Polymer can turn the photo is using impact variance for wave sample. So that it was so that this is can be distribution of the risk data is more than statistical impact, and we can obtain this better and more accurate. And from 3 we can equate in 4 sample, but it is use a very much sample use this experiment. Using the other types of tests, not only master tests, such as probability test and emission efficiency resistance, although we make some testing like a oil tricking machine to have a durability for the asphalt content. I think this will be encouraged again for the result for atomic design. I think that. Okay, friend, this is my explanation for this day. I think this was not very perfect for my explanation, but this is from the icon mask. We represented this process in icon mask. Yeah. There is the International Conference of Advanced Material and Applied Science for the Indonesia. I think this is we can explain this day. We hope you have such some explanation for the process and increase your knowledge, I think. And I have a message is some people must be happy, have a new thing, and have always useful in other people. And I think all friends can do it for the future. Do something for the future and have a new experiment, have a new knowledge, and you can share in other. I think this is for explanation this day. If I have some wrong said in this day, I'm very sorry for that, and I will be closing this meeting. Thank you very much for your attention, for listen my explanation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.